I'm very disappointed in one of my very best friends, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis sat in that chair right there and said that he could never kneel. He could never not stand for the national anthem because so many people died and he had family members to fight for this country. The opportunity and the flag means so much to him. And he kneeled. Not on one knee, on both knees. So what were you kneeling for? You kneeled, you showed solidarity because of what President Trump said. And when Colin Kaepernick is trying to draw attention to the injustices going on, you deem that inappropriate? LaShawn McCoy, you remember what you said about a month ago about Colin Kaepernick? Not only were you kneeling, you were stretching.
Okay, so that happened about 7 or 8 years ago, and ever since Shannon called out his brother Ray Lewis on Undisputed over kneeling with both knees during the Colin Kaepernick saga, things between these two just haven't been the same. I mean, prior to that, these two were like brothers. When Ray Lewis was going through his murder trial, Shannon was the one who let him crash at his place and was the one who was picking him up from the courthouse when he was playing with the Baltimore Ravens. Then following Shannon's comments about Ray, the Hall of Fame linebacker was attacked relentlessly by his own community for his stance on the anthem debate. It even came to the point where he even called out Shannon himself the very next day while on Inside the NFL.
You hear people saying, oh, he took a knee. I absolutely did not take a knee. I walked onto the ballot.
Hold on, let's be clear. When you say you hear people say.
You hear Shannon Sharpe going out there talking about I dropped on a knee and this is about, I sat in the chair next to him and I said I would never do this and I still didn't do it.
So put a little bit of context on this. The reason you mentioned Shannon, meaning Shannon Sharpe, your former teammate, why are you mentioning him? What does he have to do?
He goes out and tells somebody why he's so disappointed in me.
In you?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I'm 42 years old with 6 kids. I'm a grown man. So to be disappointed in me, it really sparked me. And now all of these people are going off his sound bites of how he's so shocked that I dropped on a knee to protest. Really? You got my phone number, brother. A friend picks up the cell phone and say, bro, what was your intention?
So that was that, and not much has been made of their relationship after the incident. You didn't really hear much about these two, but you could tell there was some friction because over the last 4 or 5 years, Hunk has had countless of former NFL athletes on Club Shay Shay, and it was strange to never see Ray Lewis on his podcast. You saw plenty of other stars from that era, but there was no sign of Ray. So recently, a few days ago, this clip of Ray Lewis while on the PBD podcast kind of blew up. I'm just going to play you a short snippet just for those who don't know what's been going on, and here's what Ray Lewis had to say about Shannon.
I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do any of these things.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And then so I kind of started to watch him and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom. And ain't nobody coaching themselves. Because if you were coaching yourself, when it says power of life and death is found in the tongue, then go back and check out a couple of episodes and ask yourself, do you give life or do you give death? And that's why, me personally, I kind of do my own thing.
So there you have it. After what Ray said, this pretty much blew up the internet with many people speculating what had happened between these two friends since not much has been publicized over the last 8 years. Many were waiting to see Shannon's reaction to Ray's comments, and interestingly enough, while on Nightcap, Shannon actually chimed in on the situation and addressed the comments from Ray Lewis. It actually occurred over 2 separate podcasts, and I have both clips, which I'll play for you right now.
It is, but I'm not surprised. I'm sure there are a lot of people that like me in Denver. Some didn't. Some people like me in Baltimore. Some didn't. I guess some a little more now than others, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Ocho, Cincinnati.
Hey, that threw me for a loop. That threw me for a loop. I know. But I'm just, yeah.
It threw a lot of people for a loop, Ocho.
Yeah.
But look, it's over with now. And let's go to that right here. So because this will add some layers to it. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Because a lot of things when you tolerate it, I'm gonna go ahead and say my thing. Whatever transpired, I'll bite my tongue. I'll be the bigger person. I'll walk away. Hey, you right. Cause you know why, Ocho? It's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You know how I know? Cause your boy, you looking at him, he low hanging fruit. And there are a lot of people taking your shot at your boy.
Come on now.
Y'all can have it. Y'all got it. Y'all got me. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We gonna be all right, Ocho.
Yeah.
Now, Trivia say we gonna be all right.
Yeah, I could have told you that. I could have told you that. I've been telling you that.
Yeah. So everybody want to pile on. Everybody jump on now. Hey, we got him down, Ocho. We got him down. The best time to. Hey, let me get my lick now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to get a lick now because when your boy was doing good, you hear a lot of people that have a whole lot to say. Not everybody got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what Shannon Sharpe had to say, and you could tell it kind of felt painful that all these people were going after him while he was down. In case you didn't know, Shannon had that settlement with the OnlyFans girl where it was rumored that he paid $20 million to settle this out of court. Then this led to him losing out on a $100 million podcast deal and ultimately not being re-signed by the Volume and also getting fired by ESPN. He also lost a ton of sponsorships in the process, so 2025 hasn't been too kind for Unc. Anyways, it just seemed like everyone was going after Shannon recently, but no one ever said anything when he was on top of the world for the past few years. But now, everyone seems to have an opinion about Shannon. I also noticed Stephen A. Smith posted this picture on Twitter, which just seemed really odd. Never really seen him with Ray Lewis ever, but the timing just felt super weird. There's been a lot of rumors about Stephen A. not sticking up for Shannon when he was battling his lawsuit and when ESPN fired him. So it's just been one big snowball after another for Shannon lately. Anyways, guys, what do you think about this whole situation between Shannon and Ray Lewis?
Y'all see what this is? That's that Floyd Money Mayweather Avion limited edition tequila. Now, I had no plans on breaking this out unless it was a very special occasion. And on a Wednesday night, I can't think of anything special. But LeBron James, what he just did to them baby dinosaurs, now when the Cavs were down by 15 at the half, they blowing up my timeline. Shannon, what you think about the baby dinosaurs? We the North. Y'all ain't what the elephant left on the showground. So when LeBron James dropped 35 points and have the most assists without a turnover in NBA history, I got to pull me some of this old Floyd Money Mayweather. I got to do that.